General Hospital spoilers reveal that Cyrus Renault will have to pay the price if he's the one who targeted Sam McCall at GH. There's been a lot of focus on the looming autopsy report and what it might expose, so it could offer proof of some fatal sabotage. Since there have been rumblings about Cyrus tampering with Sam's IV bag, he could be responsible for her breathing her last breath. If Cyrus caused Sam's heart attack, then he's the reason her loved ones are all mourning right now. Of course, we have to mention Lulu Spencer's ventilator failure, which was likely an act of sabotage as well. Cyrus may have his own twisted motives for what he's been up to, but the point is that he could be to blame for the suspicious happenings. If Cyrus is indeed guilty, where will this story go from here? The show's already done the whole prison thing with Cyrus, so is there really any point in doing it again? Jeff Kober is a fantastic performer, but maybe Cyrus has overstayed his welcome at this point. Cyrus isn't used all that much anymore and could lift right out if the show wants to do a new mystery. Although it brought a lot of drama when Sonny Corinthos shot John Jagger Cates, it was honestly kind of a bummer that we knew who did it. If Cyrus gets shot next, perhaps fans won't see who pulled the trigger, at least not right away. After all, there'd be no shortage of suspects in a story like that. Anyone who loved Sam and wanted revenge could be capable of taking matters into their own hands. Sonny could certainly be a contender, but so would Jason Morgan, Dante Falconeri, and Christina Corinthos Davis. Even Alexis Davis, Molly Lansing Davis, Drew Quartermain, and Danny Morgan might be suspects depending on how things go down. Perhaps it's time for the show to write this villain out with a mystery that asks, who shot Cyrus? Suspects could pile up until the real culprit is ultimately revealed, and it might be someone that blows the audience away in the end. Our predictions point to trouble following Cyrus in the months ahead, so we'll bring you updates on any stunning news that might be in the works. General Hospital spoilers say Sam deserves justice, so we'll see if she gets it. The General Hospital spoilers reveal that Jason Morgan has some great episodes coming up during the week of November 11 to 15. After facing Anna Devane's interrogation about some secrets he's been keeping, Jason will turn his attention back to his struggling son. Danny Morgan is still reeling over Sam McCall's demise, so Jason will feel overwhelmed and perhaps uneasy about taking on a bigger role in his life. Jason may worry that he's going to be a bad influence on Danny and lead him down the wrong path. Nevertheless, Elizabeth Baldwin will give Jason some encouragement in the November 12 episode. Liz may assure Jason that he doesn't have to be the perfect father, he just has to be a present and loving one. Danny needs Jason more than ever, so it's time for Jason to step up and be the dad he needs. As part of that plan, Jason may want to move out of his little place above Bobby's and into a bigger one with more room for Danny. However, Alexis Davis thinks both Danny and Scout Quartermain should live with her full-time. Since Jason isn't used to caring for a teenager on his own, Alexis isn't comfortable with him taking the lead when it comes to parenting Danny. Furthermore, Alexis doesn't think Sam would want that since she previously had plenty of worries about Jason being a danger magnet. Jason may not be opposed to Danny primarily living with Alexis, but things could get tricky if Danny says he wants to live with his dad. That news could lead to Jason insisting it's okay and getting some pushback from Alexis. Whatever the case, GH spoilers say Jason will have a furious meltdown on the November 14 episode. We'll see Jason lose his temper, so he'll be on the receiving end on Stone Cold's outburst. It's possible it'll be Alexis if they indeed get into a Danny-related confrontation. Jason and Alexis are both grieving right now, so they might take it out on each other in the midst of all this tension. It's also possible Jason will blow up at someone else instead. If Jack Brennan tries to rope Jason into missions again, it might push Jason too far during this period of mourning. Then again, it could be pushy Anna who faces Jason's fury instead. Regardless, Carly Spencer will quiz Jason in the aftermath of his meltdown and try to support him, but he won't be keen on opening up to her. We have said it before, and we will say it again. Surprise pregnancies make for the best kind of drama on soaps. General Hospital spoilers confirm that we have one such bombshell coming our way super soon. The latest set of November sweeps confirm that Sasha Gilmore is about to get a positive pregnancy test. However, she may find herself on the brink confusion as far as the paternity of the baby is concerned. Until recently, Sasha and Cody had been getting all cozy and passionate in their relationship. However, they were forced to distance themselves physically when Holly told Sasha that Robert Scorpio is her biological father. Later, in a spicy twist of events, Sasha ended up in bed with Michael after he learned of Willow's betrayal, per General Hospital spoilers. It is important to note that she got intimate with both men within a matter of days. Thus, when she realizes she is pregnant, it would be hard for her to determine who the father of the baby is. This could become especially true if she ends up hitting the sheets with Cody again, because some GH spoilers confirm that Holly is about to admit that Robert is not Sasha's father after all. However, by then, if her old feelings for Mikey resurface, she may end up in an even bigger mess. Who do you think Sasha Gilmore will end up choosing between Michael Corinthos and Cody Bell if it came to it? Moreover, who do you think could be the real father of the baby? General Hospital spoilers update for Monday, November 11, reveals that Michael Corinthos will be in a funk during a visit to Sonny Corinthos' penthouse. Although Michael will claim he's thinking about how unfair it is that Sam McCall's gone, Sonny will suspect something else is bothering him. Once Sonny realizes Michael is more than just concerned about Dante Falconeri, Michael will admit he's worried about his marriage. Of course, we'll just have to wait and see how much Michael is willing to confess about all the infidelities. As for Willow Corinthos, she'll be taken aback when Drew Quartermaine shows up at the Quartermaine Gatehouse. It may lead to Willow's reminder that they agreed to keep their distance from each other. However, Drew may fear he took advantage of Willow's sympathy and added to her marriage betrayal guilt. There's no way Drew could just hook up with Willow and leave her to handle the aftermath on her own. Despite the added layer of drama, part of Drew may be glad he crossed that line with Willow. Now that things have taken a hot turn between them, Drew may struggle to get their passionate encounter out of his head. Willow may be torn between her head and her heart, since she wants to protect her marriage, but she's drawn to Drew like a magnetic. As a result, Willow may reiterate that they have to put a stop to all this. Back with Sonny, it looks like he'll get some unsettling news. Natalia Ramirez will most likely find Christina having a grief-driven meltdown somewhere, since she'll make a phone call about a female character in trouble. Diane Miller will also dish out some tough love with Alexis Davis and perhaps help her see a path forward. Alexis can't let grief rob her of her identity as a supportive mother and grandmother. Meanwhile, Felicia Scorpio will advocate for Holly Sutton during a conversation with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, who may be tempted to give Holly another opportunity to be a real mom. As for Holly on Monday's GH episode, she'll pressure Jack Brennan to give something she feels she's owed. Holly may not be able to rest until Jen Sidwell is deceased, so she may push Brennan to help make it happen. It looks like Brennan will admit there's one thing he can do for Holly, so we'll see what he promises and what predictions he might make. Next, Max Scorpio will pump Robert Scorpio for information on all the Sidwell chaos and how Holly yanked him into the nightmare. Robert will offer updates and contemplate the maternal side he's seen of Holly. Since Holly was willing to surrender the real diamonds and instantly stepped up for Sasha, Robert will give her a lot of credit. Too much if you ask Mac. In Anna Devane's office, she'll throw questions at Jason Morgan and ask how long his deception's been going on. General Hospital spoilers say Jason may face an interrogation about Sonny's arrangement with Holly and whatever else Anna wants to know. Jason struggles with grief after Sam's tragic death, and Liz steps in to support him, hoping to keep Sam's memory alive. She reassures him that Sam's spirit lives on, especially in their son Danny, giving Jason a reason to find strength amid his sorrow. In this role, Liz feels a deepened responsibility toward Danny, vowing to nurture and support him in Sam's honor, becoming a steadfast presence in his life. Holly urgently approaches Anna for help as Sidwell, a dangerous antagonist, threatens their lives and those they love. Though they share a complicated history, Holly and Anna agree to set aside differences to confront this powerful enemy. Anna, haunted by memories of past traumas, realizes that only by joining forces can they hope to succeed. Their alliance represents not only a tactical move, but also an emotional journey for Anna as she places her trust in Holly to protect those dear to her. Laura and Lucky receive devastating news about Lulu's deteriorating health. Dr. Portia, who has been closely monitoring Lulu, warns that Lulu's condition is now critical. Facing the possibility of losing their daughter, Laura and Lucky are left reeling, helpless against the ticking clock. This moment forces them into a heart-wrenching struggle to hold on to hope as they confront the harsh reality of Lulu's prognosis. Amidst the turmoil, a spark of romance ignites when Trina meets Kai, a grounded and kind college friend. From their first encounter, Trina feels an immediate bond, captivated by Kai's calm presence and attentiveness. For Trina, who has rarely felt so understood, Kai represents both new love and self-discovery. Unsure if he shares her feelings, Trina is drawn to explore this connection, realizing that meeting him might change her perspective on love forever. This General Hospital episode intricately explores themes of love, grief, and resilience. From Liz's devotion to supporting Danny, to Holly and Anna's alliance against a shared enemy, to Laura and Lucky's fight to hope for Lulu, each storyline reveals the characters' inner strength. Even in adversity, they show that the bonds of love and memory keep them moving forward, bound by hope, resilience, and the legacy of those they cherish. The sudden and tragic death of Sam McCall has left the town of Port Charles reeling. Known for her fierce independence, Sam touched many lives, leaving a void that cannot easily be filled. For her mother, Alexis Davis, the loss is especially painful, as she grapples with both her grief and a haunting sense of guilt, wondering if her actions may have somehow led to Sam's death. To Alexis, Sam was more than a daughter, she was a source of strength and love. Now, Alexis is haunted by the thought that her attempt to protect her other daughter, Christina, might have set off the chain of events that led to Sam's demise. Her instinct as a mother pushed her to dispose of a weapon she thought Christina had used, tossing it into the river. But this choice, made in haste, now feels like the first link in a tragic chain, leaving Alexis to question if she unwittingly contributed to her own daughter's death. Sam's loss has shaken her family deeply. Her siblings, Christina, Molly, and Lucas, are struggling to process her absence, while her children, Danny and Scout, face a future without their mother's love and guidance. Her fiancé, Dante, is heartbroken as the life they were building together has been cruelly torn apart. Meanwhile, a mysterious shadow hangs over the situation in the form of Sunny, a complex figure rumored to have been involved in actions leading to Sam's death. The townspeople are left speculating about Sunny's role, deepening the air of suspicion and tragedy. The events leading to Sam's death began with an act of courage. In an effort to clear her mother's name, Sam volunteered to retrieve the weapon from the river, knowing it was crucial evidence. As an experienced diver, she was confident in her ability, but a dangerous condition known as the bends, when nitrogen bubbles form in the bloodstream during rapid ascent, ultimately claimed her life. Unaware of the danger lurking beneath the surface, Sam's brave effort to protect her family turned fatal. After the dive, Sam made the fatal mistake of not informing her medical team. Had they known about the dive, her doctors might have taken extra precautions that could have saved her. The nitrogen embolism that formed went undetected, leading to a fatal brain injury. Her silence added an ironic and cruel twist, raising painful questions about whether Sam's death could have been avoided. Sam's death, born of her loyalty and bravery, has left her loved ones and the entire town of Port Charles searching for answers and haunted by what-ifs. Her final act, a testament to her courage, now serves as a reminder of life's fragility and the high cost of sacrifice. Her memory will endure in Port Charles as a symbol of love, strength, and resilience, forever shaping the lives of those she left behind. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.